I got a riddle. I've got a riddle for you folks. Here's a riddle for you. What do you get when you take Popeye's ghost pepper rings and slather them in honey barbecue sauce? You get these. The Popeye's sweet and spicy wings. Let's see if these are as sweet as they are spicy or if one dominates the other. Putting this on my chest and around my chest and legs just to avoid making a mess. And so I can avoid making a mess. Buttermilk ranch in case it gets a little too spicy. Look at that drippiness. God bless and itadakimasu. Hit or miss preseason. In my opinion, they're making the same mistake they made in 2008. Former Packer legend, tail end or past his prime, not sticking around for too long. And no, I don't believe the Jets are getting into the playoffs. They made the same mistake with Brett Favre back then. In my view, they're repeating history with Aaron Rodgers now. Okay. Oh. Here. Yeah. Mm. Okay. As I guessed, these are sticky. They're sweet and savory. But ironically, I'm not sure if they're spicy. I mean, I do feel the kick, but is it from the breading? Because these are the ghost pepper rings. They're just smothered in honey barbecue sauce. Or is it from the sauce itself? I don't know. Got more napkin. Well, I do have enough the rest of the napkins under my legs, but that's said. My legs, but that's said. My point is with these, they're unbearably sticky. if that's the only flaw, if that's one of the major flaws I can find with them. Mm. Yeah. I'm gonna need a lot of hand sanitizer and soap just to get the stickiness off my fingers when I'm done with these. I mean, seriously, they should give you gloves when they're any wing that has wet spice, i.e., the sauce over slathers the top in the crumbs in the breading, or where the sauce as a whole is excessive. They need to give you gloves. And I'm not saying this about just Popeyes. I'm saying this about KFC, Wing Zone, Buffalo Wild Wings, Zaxby's, Pizza Hut, Domino's, Arby's. Yes, they do wings, albeit they're boneless, but they still leave a lot of sauce. Any fast, any chain restaurant that utilizes wings as a dish, especially one lathered in sauce, they need to give the patrons people who pay for these gloves. And for sanitation reasons, they need to give the people gloves. Pay for these things gloves. Mm. Okay. While I get what Dame Drops was trying to say, my main complaint is that these things are too loaded with sauce. Line it up and it reduces the sticky factor, but as a trade off, they're not as spicy. I guess it was smart of me to put these paper towels and napkins on my lap and chest. And that was mostly to dodge making a mess on my clothes. So what do I give these on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm going to give them an 8.25. Simply because the one thing that drags them down is the sticky factor. I'm not a fan of wet spice wings. I'm more of a dry spice kind of guy. And while the sweetness does balance out the spice, there's too much sweet. It does complement the spice. The problem is, to me, they're they're a bit more sweet than they are spicy. I don't know where Dame Drop was given this a superficial seal of approval. Me, these are good, great, but not to where they get like the seal of approval rating of a 9 or so for me, of a 9, give or take. That said, leave a comment, smash the like, and sub to the channel. This is Mets2128 signing out. Goodbye, and good fucking night. Bang. Now I chuck this.